Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello again. Again to the studio, again Electro French Music Productions, and today is a guy who already worked with us with great talent from Africa, and his name is Sima Ka Mthembu. Sima Ka Mthembu. I hope that I said it right. And this, what you listen behind of me, is his new production, his new track. It's calling Simarka, and this means dreams. Dreams, and it's really spiritual one. Today I make the mastering for this beautiful organic track, and I would like to present you how it sounds right now and how will be sound after the mastering. Will you be ready to go to release? Okay?
Guys, I hope everyone is doing great. This is Luyo from Double Cheese Records, and as you may know, we launched the DJ competition to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the label. So we want to thank everyone involved, everyone that sent their own DJ mix. But it's time for me to reveal the winner, which is Mr. Sima Ka Mthembu from George, South Africa. Congratulations, brother. You won the $100 prize and an official release on the label. So thanks again. Your mix was just nice.
Tabako, it's the Black Sheep Network with your boy Walter Black, the first black man. Kazolala Ibuze. EP Doyam Yotwala, you know what it is, man. We're out here in George, man, and we have a special guest in the building, yo. Sima Ka Mthembu, man. He said so. He said,
Sima Ka Mthembu.
yeah, Sima Ka Mthembu. Yeah, Papa. He's so sure. He wants all of you to know.
Yeah, it's very important to pronounce my name, dog. It's very important to pronounce my name.
Mthembu, is it a surname or your clan name?
Basically, Mthembu, it's my clan name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my clan name, dog. So, you do know that in the Xhosa tribe, we have different tribes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
basically, I belong in the Mthembu tribe.
Mthembu.
Yeah, so that's...
So you belong to our favorite king, the stoner.
The stoner. Yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. I mean, like, he's my king.
Yeah.
I bow down to the nigga.
I legend.
Yeah.
He said sometimes, yo, don't watch for a whole month. Are you one of them?
Nah, man. I'm a pretty boy, dog. Come on. I can't just stay and spend a day without taking a bath. Come on.
You're not a hippie.
you know, it's pretty boys worldwide, though, man.
Yeah.
I know most people don't hear me saying that a lot.
Yeah.
But I do know that I'm a pretty boy, dog. You know, beauty comes from within.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I love
Beauty
the
comes from
confidence.
within. Yeah.
I feel like most of the time, like us as niggas, we don't appreciate ourselves on that level.
Yeah, must have, man.
Well, like, yeah, I know I'm the shit. Why the fuck?
Dog, it's easy.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is, as a person, as a human being, actually, we've been programmed to believe whatever the other party or that other person, what the other person says.
Yeah.
So with you acknowledging yourself, that you are great in everything that you do, trust me, my dog, it will take you very far. Very far.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be an interesting tea town. This is gonna be really interesting. Right? You are our first guest from George. Shout out to that shit.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. We're invading George now. We're invading, and I feel like there's a lot of hustlers in here. So we definitely gonna come a lot this side.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, dog.
Yeah. Anyway, to y'all there to cuz, man, let me tell you. I think when we drop our first episode, there, like, I got a message from Anonymous. Got a message from Anonymous, yo. And then the message was like, yo, shout out to what you're doing. Like, I saw y'all, like, I'm pushing a podcast and ish. I was like, damn, who's this nigga?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, who's this nigga? And then I went on your page, damn, I was so blown away. I was so blown away. And one thing that I appreciate your courage, that like few people, when they see something beautiful, feel like saying it. Like most niggas, like they keep it to themselves, like
Yeah.
more than like,
Yeah.
even though they
You wanna
see.
praise your ego.
You see, like for instance, like when I get your message, like I send it to every nigga I know. I'm like, check, dog.
That's what's up, bro.
And it
That's what's
boosted
up,
my
bro.
ego
Yeah,
also, including
that's what's up,
niggas. Or
bro.
like, yo, fuck,
Yeah.
this shit is really moving, yo.
It
This
is,
shit
bro. It is.
yeah. And while I was on your page, I was saying like there was a lot of great sound I saw it there.
I'm humbled, dog.
Like,
I'm humbled.
are you a producer?
So, I'm not a producer. I wouldn't say I'm a producer
Yeah.
only. Because if I'm saying I'm a producer right now,
You'll be boxing yourself.
and I'm reducing my
Yeah.
capabilities.
Yeah.
So, I'm an artist, dog.
Nah.
I can do anything.
You like Kanye West?
Kanye is a god. But I'm a demigod though.
Yeah,
So I'm a
yeah.
demigod. You can call it whatever, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
like, so what happens is immediately when you're trying to put a label on something,
Yeah.
then it's either you trying to reduce the value of that thing,
Yeah.
or it's either it's gonna be something that you never expected, or okay, let's say for instance,
Yeah,
if you're telling me your problems, right?
Yeah.
If you're saying I do not like how you spoke to me,
Yeah.
and I
yeah.
say no, we are deaf.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm doing is
You're doing a yellow bullshit.
I'm trying to reduce the issue here.
Yeah.
I'm just being driven by ego. I'm just trying to let you know that I don't give a shit about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Whatever that comes out of my mouth, you should listen to it and you should know it's all right and it's okay. And you should accept whatever I'm saying to you. So basically, that's why I'm saying that immediately when you try to put labels on things, I'm a very spiritual person, bro.
Yeah.
So I believe that if you put labels on stuff, you're reducing them.
Limiting yourself.
Yeah.
Like what you say is the same thing like Trevor Noah said, you know. Trevor Noah said, I can't say follow what you see.
Yeah.
Because like he never pictured the fact that he could be in America now.
Yeah.
He never like
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
So yeah, he just followed whatever.
Yeah.
And
And the journey just took him there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope, yeah.
So basically, I think it also talking about Trevor. Let's touch base into that. So I can relate to Trevor a lot because we all have humble beginnings, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
We all have humble beginnings. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter what you're pushing at this moment.
Yeah.
But all I know is we all have humble beginnings.
Yeah.
So with that being said, as you just said that you've just been on my wall and you just browsed through and you've seen some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff
we're gonna talk about
later on. But all I can say is whatever you see there, it's still humble beginnings, bro.
Yeah.
It's nothing special. There's nothing special about me, bro.
This nigga.
There's nothing special about me, bro. I'm not special. I don't wanna get big-headed. I don't wanna be that person where there's this problem that people have, whereby whenever they go into interviews or they go into podcasts and stuff,
Yeah.
bro, just be you.
Yeah, that's real.
We know
Just
you.
Be real.
We know you, bro.
Yeah.
So I won't sound like somebody that I'm not. I won't try to impress anybody because I think for the longest time in my life I've seeked for validation. Jeez, man. So let me tell you a story. So when I started producing, right. So I used to send songs, to the niggas around me in my circle, and the strangest things that would happen is I would send these songs on WhatsApp. This document. Because I don't know where I heard it, but I heard that if you're sending a song, you need to send it as a document so that doesn't lose the quality of the song.
Okay.
So I would send the song, and I would just ask for opinion, like how does it sound, and where do you think I can improve? Do you know what would happen, Doc? So I would send the song, and the next thing that would happen is that a nigga would say to me that I'm gonna get back to you, or it's either they were gonna say, but it's dope,
Yeah.
Dog, you can't listen to a 5 minutes track within 1 second.
Yeah, Jay-Z said that. Jay-Z said that.
Trust me.
He said a lot of people now, they're not listening to music, they're just scamming through music.
Of course, that's what's happening. So I think back then I used to seek for a lot of validation, and it almost killed me as a person. Yeah, because we so badly want to be accepted by the people around us, by the society, by the universe in general. Who doesn't want to be accepted by the universe, because it's a beautiful place to be in, and the energy is running around it. It's so positive, and some are not positive though. But all I can say is, dog, yeah, man, that's it.
It is what it is.
Fuck everybody, just be you. Fuck everybody, just be you.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Like, where were you born?
So, Sima Ka Mthembu, real name is Usimamgele. Yeah, surname Guguk. Yeah. I was born and bred in Stainsburg, in a small, I'm sure most people don't know Stainsburg. So I was born in a small place called Stainsburg in the Eastern Cape, which is a township, used to be called Kwanomzamo. Yeah.
We love the Kwaz,
Jeez, man. Kwanomzamo, yeah. So that's where I'm from, and yeah, man.
Yeah, that's where you grew up.
That's where I grew up. Born and bred, grew up there. Yeah, that's it.
When did you get to George?
So I moved to George in 2013.
Yeah,
in 2013. So
at that time you were already producing, or?
Dog, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was producing. I don't know what I was doing.
Okay, but like locally, who inspired you to find your purpose?
When you're saying locally,
Yeah.
who inspired me to find my purpose? Is it through music or in life in general? Because remember, there's a lot of people that have inspired me, bro.
Yeah. But like, I mean, through music, like here or where you came back, when did you start like doing music?
The music bag.
Yeah.
So what happened is, there used to be Ikhotman. I used to stay in Matanzima Street as Zwite.
Yeah.
I not as Zwite pie. I know most people, they'd be surprised that is Zwite kose pie kupel.
Oh, shit.
In Stainsburg, there's a place that is called Ezwite. So I grew up in Matanzima.
Yeah.
128. So growing up in Matanzima, we were not a very musical community. I would say that. Because the community was built up of sporty people. Football, soccer, rugby, all those kind of stuff. So
you play rugby?
No.
I didn't. No, like is it?
No, Eastern Cape.
Big also there.
Eastern Cape is good in rugby, bro.
I know. There's a school in Queenstown.
It's Queen's College.
Yeah.
It's Queen's College. Yeah. It produces the most.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Matanzima. There was a Khotmani, may his beautiful soul rest in peace. Thando Xolo Molose, Time.
Yeah.
So I basically think he's the one who just paved the way for me through music.
Yeah.
Because growing up, he used to play songs in a cassette.
Yeah.
So those songs would be like R. Kelly. Yeah.
Legend.
The legend. I know, hey. We might just get cancelled without even reaching where we're supposed to be. But then, hey, man.
But no,
we cannot acknowledge R. Kelly because most of us are here today because of him. So Ukhotman Thando Molose would play R. Kelly, and I used to be friends with the twins, which happened to be his nephews.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would always be in their house.
Yeah.
So what would happen is I would always hear the sound that he was playing, and I was so inquisitive to find out who was this person.
Yeah.
Because remember, R. Kelly used to write beautiful songs.
Yeah, he was.
So started with R. Kelly, then I would listen to these songs, and I ended up knowing that this is R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Then the journey continued. I ended up going further, finding out more about the music. Like, so this is R. Kelly. So what does he do? Who is he? Where is he from? So I ended up knowing. I'm a huge fan of R. Kelly. Yeah. So
I can see.
I don't acknowledge what he did or whatever people say he did, but it's through the justice system that can charge him.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. So, okay, let's get into. So me finding out that R. Kelly was this person made me want to find out more.
Yeah.
How does he produce music?
How does he do it?
How does he do it?
Yeah.
Like, he's great. He's a goat.
I love the fact that you were, what's the English word?
Inquisitive.
You were so open-minded.
Yeah.
To discover. Like a lot of people, when they see something great, like they don't ask themselves.
No, they don't, bro.
How, they just acquire.
They don't, especially if it's from a black man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
So
black
for
man.
like real talk, you are a black sheep.
Bro.
You are
I'm more than a black sheep, bro. I'm more than a black sheep, bro. So basically, as I was saying, so from R. Kelly, it moved to a point whereby there was Casablanca.
Yeah,
I don't know whether these niggas remember Casablanca. Yeah. So there was Casablanca. So remember now,
during jukebox time.
Jukebox time. So it was a huge transition for me. Now I was used to this sound of R&B.
Yeah.
Now there's this sound that is playing in most households in my street.
Yeah,
There's Casablanca here. There's Casablanca there.
Yeah.
Casablanca everywhere. Then I realized that no, man. So there's also another genre. I didn't even know that there's genres in music, right?
Yeah.
So that's when I realized that okay, there's house music. So this is house music. This is the genre of house, which is there's Omujava.
Yeah.
There's Ombuso.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Leche.
Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah,
so there's all Casablanca and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember. I can't remember who was singing this song. There was a song, bro, that I think. I didn't know that I would ever produce house in my life. Just to be honest.
Yeah.
So there was a song that I used to love, which was called. I don't know the song, the artist, or the title of the song, but it used to be called Suti Malavin Yagopenda. I don't know whether you remember it. Suti Malavin Yagopenda.
Yeah, I know that song, but
yeah,
I'm not sure about the artist.
yeah, I don't know which year was it, but then it was way back, man. Yeah, but then moving forward, so from that, it was a built-up thing whereby it happened to me catching this bug of music. Like I didn't have a certain genre whereby I would say, okay, I love this music, I love that, I love this type of art.
Yeah.
So my dad and
like even the move from R. Kelly to Casablanca,
who doesn't do? Most people doesn't do that. Bro. Yeah. Don't do that. Most people don't do that. So from Casablanca, my dad used to listen to reggae so much. Yeah, shout out to him. He's also beautiful soul, rest in peace. So where I grew up, my dad used to be one of those people who are well known. Yeah, a hero of the struggle though.
Okay.
Yeah, they used to call him Mutajan.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Yeah, so
he's part of we have this freedom.
Yeah,
man.
dog. Come
like,
on.
look at us now.
Come on, man. Like, yeah, I have so much respect.
We are on top. We're looking at people's hurt. Dog.
Come on. Yeah, it's because so growing up, my dad used to listen to reggae music, right?
Yeah.
So I already knew that okay, this is different from So this is different from R&B. This is different from Casablanca, which is house.
Yeah.
Now there's this. So, but what is this?
Who was his favorite reggae artist there?
I think it's Joseph Hill, dog. Okay. Joseph Hill and the culture.
Yeah,
culture.
Best group ever.
Yeah, you remember my dad was still a stoner before he even passed away.
Yeah, shout out
I know my
to
siblings crucify me for this, but yeah, my dad was a stoner, dog. Like he believed so much in he didn't consider weed as a drug.
No, it's not a drug, dog.
No,
it's really not
but
a drug. From that era.
In that era, you know. Yeah. And also pharmaceutical companies would kill you to have weed that time.
At the moment people call it Insago, you know. That's a bad name to call this beautiful flower.
So he used to call it umti wokuhlakanipha. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a tree of wisdom.
Yeah, I think even Sotus use that, like,
Yeah. So basically he used to smoke weed a lot. And I know it's not a nice thing to say, but sometimes I would get irritated with this guy. Because the questions that he would have sometimes I would think it was high.
Yeah,
Although it was not though. Shout out to him, man. So
that's, like going back when you said you didn't like to box yourself, because the moment you name something, then every time people put you into that box.
Yeah.
It's the same with weed. Like the moment you smoke weed, you know of smoking weed, everything you do. Exactly. Even though sometimes you're really talking like something that's really smart. Like
yeah. They would say in Sangu Litetai.
Yeah, people have to box people.
Yeah. So
Like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
You dope that it didn't allow it to happen to you. That's what's up.
I smoked weed, dog.
Yeah.
I did smoke weed, but I think there's certain things in this universe that you need to know. There comes a time, bro. Firstly, there comes a time whereby your body will try to communicate with you.
But then, okay, let's just ask this: what made you to smoke weed? Was it because, like?
I think it was peer pressure, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was peer pressure. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with people who are smoking weed, right?
Yeah.
I just realized, for instance, I'm smoking cigarette.
Yeah.
Which is highly dangerous.
Weed,
yeah. So I just think it was a matter of me not finding that, most people where I come from would smoke weed because of they just want to find out what is this satisfaction that people are getting from weed. Yeah. So for me, I didn't give a shit about that. I just wanted to just smoke weed because I wanted to be cool, because my circle was smoking weed.
Yeah.
So I smoked weed, but I realized that nah, man, this is not me. It's not me. It was not doing the stuff that people were saying it was doing. So that's why I was like, let me just stop this. Just stopped.
Okay. Let's go. When did you start to produce?
Jeez, bro. As I've said, dog, I wouldn't say, messing around is not producing.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't know the first program, like, like you installed in your computer, then you like.
Yeah,
my
dad had a computer at home, which was like a Sahara computer. The old models with the back. As a monitors don't. So yeah, I think
this form.
I think it was Fruit Loops 3 with the pegs that he uses on Sister Bettina Hebari. I think that was that. But then I wouldn't call it that it was producing. Yeah. So I was just messing around, man, because
but then,
I had friends.
Where did you get like the idea
of creating a sound?
No, you need to download FL. Like,
shit, bro, I don't know. Right?
Yeah.
Like honestly, I just think it's a matter of being
curious.
No, being inquisitive, bro. I've never been curious. I will never be a curious individual, bro.
Yeah.
So I just think that I was, as you said in the beginning, that I've always been open-minded to everything. Yeah. So I just decided to just download the program because I was watching. There was stuff that I was watching, man, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. Then eventually I saw this program whereby people were producing, and there were people around who were also speaking about producing music, and I would ask them, like, how do you produce music? So remember back then we were being sold this dream that in order for you to produce music you need to have a fully equipped studio. Which is a lie.
It is a lie.
It's a lie, bro.
It is
it's a lie, bro. So I think it was also that. Then I downloaded the program, but then it was a demo. Yeah, it was a demo. Bro, to think back, the songs that I used to produce, it's a ringtone sound, bro.
Yeah.
Remember, if you've owned an Alcatel or a Nokia 3310.
Yeah.
I think the sound that I have back then was one of those. They sounded exactly the same.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
Gotta start somewhere.
It is.
Okay, let's talk about you coming to George, man. Like when you first get to George. First of all, how did you find George?
Most of my family were already in George.
Yeah.
My uncles, my aunt, my extended family as well, my cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you can see my cousins, bro, like I have older cousins, like they're way old. Some of them could be same age as your dad.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised when I'm calling them Mzala. Not that I'm old though, yeah. Yeah, not that I'm old though, but
it is.
so basically the reason why I moved here, my mom stayed here for a bit. But firstly my dad used to work in Petro SA, which is used to be called Mosques. Yeah, so he used to stay here in George as well. No. He would come on weekends, from what I've heard from my mom. I was not even born back then.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was working Mosques, then he was staying Zone 3 in Matlogazaneni.
Yeah.
There's a place there that they used to stay in.
Yeah.
I don't know it. I was not born yet. So that's where he used to stay with all his homies. One guy is still alive. His name is Tamalombo. Shout out to him, man. I love him so much. Because most of the stuff I've heard from him. Because my dad didn't like to share much about his history and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I moved in George in 2013. Simply because my mom was already here. Firstly, yeah. So mom was here, already working here. You know in the Eastern Cape, man, there's no jobs.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I moved here. When I moved here, okay, so when I moved to George, I was a rapper, right?
Oh, you're spitting bars, yo.
I was spitting bars, bro.
Real bars, though. Oh, you're a wackhead.
Bro?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is if I can spit the verses that I had back then, they will still sound relevant. Yeah. So I moved to George. I was a rapper. I arrived in George. So when I arrived in George, there was still in the Vaikamp there were niggas who used to call themselves Spaza Kings. Yeah. So there used to be a guy who used to produce the what's his name again? Sniper.
Yeah,
Sniper.
Shout out to Sniper.
Shout out to Sniper, man. Yo, he was a very great producer, though.
Yeah.
So I met some niggas. I met Maximum. I met the other nigga. Now he's back in the Eastern Cape. Yeah, Lucio. So I used to accompany them to go to the studio. They would record to this nigga. But then back then, man, I had this thing. I was so shy being around people. Like I didn't have self-confidence and stuff, and I think also that's why it took me so much to place my music in this position whereby I can just allow people to listen to my stuff. So we used to.
You know what's funny there? What's funny is, as I'm listening to you, how you talk about house is different from how you talk about hip hop, like you as a rapper. So it's hip hop. Hip hop was the one that you didn't trust yourself like that. But then, as a house producer, you know I'm the shit.
Right now.
Yeah.
No, right now, dog. Trust me, bro. Like, dog. I don't care who says anything else.
Yeah.
So basically.
But I do like after listening to your songs, I do feel like you're the greatest producer in Guided Road.
I'm honored, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
Like serious.
Yeah. So basically, the thing is. So with hip hop, the reason why I had so much self-doubt is because of hip hop is special, bro. People don't understand this.
Yeah.
You don't just wake up in the morning. Hip hop is poetry, bro.
Yeah.
And poetry, it's a medium.
Yeah.
It's a communication.
Yeah.
That you need. It's a message that you need to pass through people.
Yeah.
So you can't just wake up in the morning and feel like, okay, now I'm just gonna write a song.
Yeah.
That's hip hop, bro. You can't just wake up in the morning and say, I'm gonna spit bars now. Yeah. So that's why I know my pen game is still dope. Even today, I'm hearing these niggas and I'll be like, hey man, if I can help you on your pen game, I'm definitely sure that you'll be.
Which rapper were you? Like, were you rapping in Xhosa or English?
I was an English rapper, bro.
Yeah.
I was an English rapper, bro.
But how do you feel about Ispaza?
Bro, not disrespect, bro. Not disrespect, but nah, man.
Sorry.
Nah, man. Bro, for me, you know Motswako, right?
Yeah.
If you can rate Motswako and Spaza, doesn't matter if you don't hear the language, right? Because it's Tswana. Motswako is based on Tswana, on Sotho, or whatever. But if today I can play a Motswako song and play a Spaza song, which one would you vouch for?
Motswako, like WHP is still up there. Dukes is still up there. Like,
you feel me?
Like their songs are classics. Like
classics.
They created classics.
You don't understand what they're saying, right?
Yeah.
But you do understand that, hey man, whatever he's saying, I can relate.
And how he's saying it.
Of course.
Like the
and
flow,
now with the Spaza, although it's our home language, no disrespect again, but man, I just feel like, man, hey man,
there's a lot we can do.
There's a lot to be worked on, man. Like, there's a lot. I mean, like for instance, I'm not gonna mention names, bro.
Yeah, nah. You don't want no smoke. You don't wanna go big Zulu.
Nah, screw that, bro. If a nigga wanna come for me, they can come, though. I'm ready. So, nah, man, I'm just gonna be blatantly honest with you, man. Like, there's niggas that I think should quit.
Yeah.
His name is Kidio?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. He should
was
quit.
Here, boss. Didn't go. He was at Red Door. I think.
I don't even know that.
Yeah,
that tells you that I don't give a shit about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Eno is not doing spazas. Eno is a dope rapper, bro.
Yeah.
Eno is a dope rapper, bro.
Like,
Eno is different from those niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eno is not doing spaza. Eno is doing something different. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
He knows it, but he's dope. But okay, back to this. All I'm saying is, dog, like, I just wish, like, whatever you come up with.
Yeah.
Someone out there should relate to it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not saying there's no person or anybody that relates to his spaza.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, man, there's a lot of work that needs to be done there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really listen to his spaza. I'm
Why?
sorry to niggas. I'm sorry to niggas. Nah, me, I just love intelligent stuff. Yeah. And I grew up in a village. I understand Xhosa.
Yeah.
I understand Xhosa. Like,
so were you listening to Usimbon?
Yeah. My shout out to Simbon, man.
Stories Kambali. Like, what the fuck, bro?
But that's real shit. It's happening now. There's a lot of Balis now.
But going back to Usimbon, don't you think which song came first between Abandu's song and him?
Abandu is a legend.
Okay. So don't you think Umbali was something similar to?
Yeah, most definitely Simbon was inspired by Abandu because they all from PE. Abandu was the real deal, real deal. Like, if we gotta speak about South African hip hop, you have to mention Abandu.
And ammunition.
Yeah, that's a legend.
Yeah, man.
But let's come back, man. While you are in George, what have you worked on, like, while you are here?
Okay, so when I arrived in Georgia, as I said, I continued with hip hop, right?
Yeah.
But I've realized, man, that they were already, you know, bro. It's not that I didn't trust myself, but I knew that I was an underdog in Georgia.
Yeah.
Nobody knew me.
Yeah.
Nobody would give a shit.
Yeah.
So the best thing for me to do was to just stop everything.
Yeah.
I just stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped doing music, and years have gone by. I think it was 3 years or 4 years. But after 4 years, man, I just music is a very strange thing, bro.
Yeah.
Music is like a calling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
You can't just ignore it, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and also remember, we as African people are people of rhythm.
Yeah.
We move, we walk, we talk differently.
Yeah.
And if you've noticed, if you can take the other race, if when there's a song playing, they need to listen carefully to the rhythm in order for them to move with it. But with us, sing, it's part of us. We don't have to study the rhythm because it's within us. as our heart pumps, you know that, okay, this is where I'm going. So that's why I think also I had to come back, because I knew that, nah, man, there's definitely something about music. So I came back, and then that's when the house thing came through. I started, so when I started producing here in George, there was 24 Tones, bro. Yo, shout out to them. Yo, man.
Shout out to 24 Tones.
Shout out to 24 Tones.
And it's so big, like, even.
Always, bro. Always, bro. Always, bro.
They are very influential.
Always, bro. So, there was 24 Tones, Save the Most, my nigga. Shout out to him, bro. So much love, man.
Watch you on the podcast to serve.
Yeah, fuck, man. So there was 24 Tones, there was Serve, and there was DJ Sandy.
Oh, I know him.
Mr. International.
International
bro,
DJ,
so much respect for him as well, man.
Like, like there was one point where he was really big, dog. Like, I don't know what happened to him. Like I remember he even had cabs, like the straight cabs written Sandy.
OMS,
and he's the first guy to do one-man show.
After Shimza.
After Shimza.
Because remember the one-man show thing, concept came with Shimza. But I think he's the first guy in the Western Cape to come up with the one-man show.
It was packed.
Oh, bro.
Was packed.
Yeah.
I remember, like, way back, I had a chick there. Her name was Sandy. She came here, and then she came back with a cap written Sandy. I was like, what the fuck? What did you get this one? I'm like, nah, there's a teacher in George.
Mr. International. Mr. International. Yeah, man, like, so much respect for the nigga, so much respect for 24 Tones, so much respect for Serve. And also, so it was 24 Tones, Serve, and International. And also there was a lot of niggas that were producing back then. So sort of were DJs back then. And there was also DJ Speech, man. Yo.
Okay, the one who was on ones and twos.
Shout out to him, man.
You know him?
Personally. I know him personally, bro. He helped me a lot, bro. Not financially or anything, but I think he just gave me guidance towards the house journey. And also.
But have you guys like ever talked like after the ones and twos, like?
We did, dog. We did last year. Last time I spoke to him, he was still here in George, man. I don't know what's happening. I'm not gonna go into details. It's none of my business. I respect that for him, but hey, man. All I know is, I just wish and believe that love and light to him, bro. Love and light to him. He was going through a tough time the last time I spoke to him, but then this is not about him. It's not about speech. But then all I know is he's gonna bounce back.
Most definitely.
I mean, like, there's many products of speech, man. I'm one of his products. He didn't teach me how to produce.
I remember there was a guy I met in Mossel Bay. He said he used to be his vocalist also. So he has like an influence.
There's also a guy called African Tool. Sakele. He's my nigga. So we used to
he produces Afro.
It's
too much.
He also played an impact in my life, bro.
It's too much.
So touch base to what we were talking about. So I've realized that in George, house was more dominant. I'm not saying hip hop was not dominant, but house was more dominant in that era. So I met a lot of niggas who were like in the house scene, and I would engage with them, and the only thing that they would talk about was house music. So I just became inquisitive again. So I had to just do a research about house, man. So I started meeting up with, there's a friend of mine which is called Pemza SA, who's a T-Bass producer, dope T-Bass producer, man. Like, shout out to him, man. Like, he's a special breed, bro. Like, his sound, you know, there's this thing, bro, whereby when you're listening to a sound and you can immediately say he sounds like somebody else. Pemza doesn't sound like anybody else. He sounds like himself.
That's special.
Because he came with his own sound. And you know, when he came with this sound, bro, I'm one of the people, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't believe in the sound. Because I was like, what is this? I knew it was deep tech.
I feel like starting a sound requires confidence. You need to be confident, and I'll be aware. But now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man.
Like
yeah,
I love the fact that I'm different.
Yeah. So I think it was because of that.
Yeah.
But then also, Pemza is a loner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he blocks all the noise, man, and just do his shit.
Focuses on himself.
He doesn't give a shit who says. He doesn't give a shit, man. If you're moving your head when his song is playing or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how incredible he is. He just does what he loves, which is music. So I met Pemza. I used to work in Mag and Bean as a waiter back then. So I met Pemza out there. So we clicked, man. We clicked. Then we started talking about music. Then I didn't have a computer back then.
Yeah.
So he bought a laptop, a Dell, old models one. It was shit, bro. It was shit, man. It was shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember it used to get stuck when we were about to do some stuff, but I will explain to you now. So Pemza bought the computer, and Pemza, by the way, Pemza, you know, Amapiano is not something that is new.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, I've met a guy in Cape Town. He was from Pretoria. He was like, nah, this sound has been coming like a long way.
Yeah. So firstly, I didn't know Amapiano.
Yeah.
Pemza introduced me to Kaba Canal and all them other niggas, and also MFR Souls back then. Yeah. So he was into piano, but when he started producing, immediately he switched into deep house.
Yeah.
So with him owning a computer, then he was also we shared something in common because we loved music dearly, and we knew that, man, we wanted to find out more about music. So he started producing before me.
Yeah.
Downloaded Fruity Loops. Then he started producing house music, and I used to go to his house. Then he would make me listen. I would listen to his beats. Yeah, it was not good back then, but right now, if you can listen to him, you must check it out, man. I think it's one of the niggas that people should look out when Pemza SA. Yeah, Pemza SA, man.
That because make sure that you really do.
Yeah, Pemza SA, man. He's one of the next biggest things that will ever come out of Southern Cape. Yeah.
Oh, he's still around.
He's still around, bro.
Oh,
he's still around. Yeah, still around. So
let's talk more about you. Have you released any EP when it comes to house, or you just doing singles now?
No, bro. I have a lot of EPs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with my journey of house, fast forward everything, produced with Pemza. I've learned production from him.
Yeah.
House-wise, I've learned production from him. Then there was Afro House that 24 Tones was pushing back then.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what was happening, but I felt like, man, there was something special about this sound.
Yeah.
Because it connected with me in a way that, remember, as I've said, I'm a spiritual person, bro.
Yeah.
So the drums, the percussions, and whatever that was happening back then, and the Afro House that was produced was massive, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
And every time they would play, and I would always ask myself, what type of genre is this? I knew it was house, but I knew definitely it was not deep house.
Yeah.
I knew it was not. Oh, okay. I thought it was tribal house. Yeah.
Tribal house was once big.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I thought it was tribal house, but until I spoke to 24th Letter.
Yeah.
Polanzishe said. Then he explained to me, no man, this is Afro House, and I became inquisitive again.
Yeah.
I went to search what is Afro House.
Yeah.
Found the artists, started downloading the songs, playing the songs, listening to them, and all that. All in all, is there's a lot of people, man, that have shaped my journey.
Yeah.
And whoever, if I've forgotten about you, man, doesn't mean that you're not part of the journey.
It's no beef, yo.
Doesn't mean you're not part of the journey. Because I know people, man, like to take, this guy is out there, not mentioning my name. So moving forward, then, so my first release was with Muni Effect. We used to have a group which is called Muni Effect. Yeah, so it was me, Pemza SA, and African Tool. Yeah, so it was the three of us. So we met, man, and there was a couple of stuff that we didn't understand about the FL Studio. Fortunately enough, Sakile, which is African Tool, was there to help us and assist us and just show us how to maneuver the thing. So he taught us a lot of stuff that we didn't understand about Fruity Loops. So I actually decided, man, let's just be the trio.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the three.
It's nice to collaborate over
yeah,
competition.
yeah, man. I mean, like, especially if you're not fully, if you know, especially if you don't have much knowledge about something.
Yeah.
Just seek for help, man.
Yeah,
it
that's
does.
true.
Yeah.
That's
so we started a trio which was called Muni Effect. Muni Effect. It used to be written as like Ngoni.
Yeah.
And then the E would be 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Muni Effect.
Damn.
Because the reason for that, firstly, we are coming from 3 different tribes.
Yeah.
So Pemza is a Zulu.
Yeah.
Zulu, then Mthembu, which is Xhosa, I still believe that I
Yeah.
fall under the tribe of Xhosa, but then I'm coming from a different tribe, right?
Yeah.
Then there was
That's-
African Tulu, which is Xhosa.
That divide and conquer is.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, yeah, man. So with this Ngoni effect.
Yeah.
So with this effect that
Man, that was dope, yo. It sounds like a hip hop name.
yeah, I know,
Like
I
deep,
know.
like it's
so
deep,
so
yeah.
with this effect that we're coming with, how about we change this E on effect to be 3?
Yeah.
We also
And then it means the 3 of you.
the 3 of us.
Yeah.
So
dog.
we produced a lot of songs, bro. We produced a lot of songs. Then in 20, so we produced the songs, but we wouldn't release them because I feel like all the 3 of us didn't have much confidence in the sound.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you remember, you do know when this is alright.
Yeah.
You do know when you're ready. You do know when you're not ready. So we released. Our first release was in 2019.
Yeah.
2019. Then I was like, nah, man, let's just release now. So our first song. If I listen to it now, I'm not saying it was a bad song, but it was so tribal to a point that there's some things now that I think would have changed with the song. But then we're not talking about the song now. Then we move forward. Then after that, so coming to my EPs, then we pushed the Muni Effect label. Then it was time for us to all focus on building our brands individually. So I came up with the name. I was like, okay, since I'm Simarka, and I'm coming from this tribe, I'll call myself Sima Ka Mthembu. Then I came up with the name. I was like, okay, this is Sima Ka Mthembu. That's it. Then I stick with the name. So my first single, actually my first release, I was a feature on Pemza's album, which is called like Cherubs. Which was released under Integral Thesis, a label from PE owned by Ukololo. There's a dope. There's a dub king, man, from PE called Ukololo. Then he had a label. Then he released the album there, and I was part of the people that assisted on the album. Then moving forward,
That was huge, yo.
It was huge, bro.
Yeah, that
It was huge, man. It was huge. I think so.
Because I remember PE once had a lot of influence, man.
PE has always been. Has always been. When it comes to house music, bro.
Yeah.
They always been.
Yeah. That's too much.
So then my first EP, I produced a song which was called Silwane Mimoy.
When I hear that one, I'll check for it.
There's no vocals, bro. There's no vocals. That's the funny thing about the song. But when you're listening to that song,
you feel it.
So I produced the song at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And
that's the reality, though. We're really fighting with the unseen.
So when I wake up in the morning, so I produced the song at 3 a.m. in the morning. I couldn't finish it. Then I went to sleep. Then I woke up around 9-10. Then I went back to listen to the song. Bro, when I listen to that song, even today, I'm still asking myself, was I producing alone?
Definitely the ancestors were involved. Man.
Okay. So,
like,
that's why I was like, there's something special about this song.
Yeah.
So, the title of the song, Silwane Mimoy.
Yeah.
So, I took the project, I sent it through to African Tool because I wanted him to be part of the song.
Yeah.
Okay. African Tool did his part. Then I was like, okay, cool. I have a friend in Joburg which is called Talk Music.
Yeah.
I sent the project as well to Talk Music to do because I wanted, the whole idea was to have 2 parts of the song, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
So I sent the song to Talk. Actually, the project. Talk put in his input. Then when these songs came, and it came in 1 week. Because I remember Talk was the first one to send me the song, and a few days later, African 2 sent me the song as well. I was like, yeah.
It is.
I was like, yeah, you know what? This is an EP.
Yeah.
This is part 1. It's part 2, and the title of the EP is gonna stick to the title of the tracks. Or EP. So now, I submitted the song, man. So basically, what happens is, I'm not signed by any label.
Yeah.
But there's labels.
You're not captured.
I'm not captured. So there's labels that are working with me, bro, which is I really appreciate it in terms of distributing the music, right?
Yeah.
So
what are those labels?
So I started submitting the song in the labels that I would see on Traxsource.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would get a lot of rejections, and I was not used to that.
Yeah.
And somehow I've realized that each label, they have this certain sound that they believe in.
Yeah.
So as soon as I was accepted by Double Cheese Records from Spain.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about this.
Yeah.
So the song was signed by Double Cheese from Spain, man, by a guy called Federico Luyo.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So much respect for him, man. Yeah. So he said he loved the sound, he loved the song, and he's gonna sign the song. And there were contracts involved. So I'm not gonna mention anything else. So there were contracts involved. Then I was happy with the whole process. The song was released, and also the guys were happy that I worked with, because remember.
And house is big in Spain, dog. Like Ibiza
big, bro.
Is in Spain.
It's in Spain.
Yeah.
So he released the song, and so there's Traxsource. Traxsource it's like Spotify.
Yeah.
It's a digital store. It's like Spotify, Deezer, you name them.
Yeah.
But specifically, Traxsource is more dominant in house.
Yeah.
So what happens is, one of my songs is the part 1, which is I Did With Talk.
Yeah.
Came into the charts of Traxsource.
Damn.
It was number 94. I don't care, bro.
Damn.
I don't care like what number was it,
much,
but the first release, and I'm already on number 94.
That's in Spain.
Come on, bro.
Real talk.
No, Traxsource is a global thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's a global thing.
Yeah.
So I came into the charts and I was like, okay, this is it. I'm continuing with this.
Yeah.
So the second release was through Ceres Produques.
Yeah.
Ceres Productions, which is based in it's in Angola now, but they also based in Lisbon, Portugal.
Yeah.
So I released an EP there with a friend of mine called Decida Vibes, which is called Sandra. Yeah. So it was a 3-track EP, then released the song there. And I think that's
So you felt like you are on that OG level, because such like the studio.
No, so basically the name of Isandlwana is what is not based on his clothes, right? So we took, if you still remember, in Isizulu, Isandlwana War. So that's how we named it, the EP. And the reason for that, I knew after I released the EP with Double Cheese, when I dropped my second shit, I knew I'm coming. And I knew that nobody else now can send my way and tell me otherwise. So we dropped the EP, which is called Sandrana, with 3 tracks. Then we topped the charts, which was fine. Moving forward, then I kept on releasing, bro. Like there's many. If you can go to my Traxsource account and check on my page, there's a lot of A labels that I've worked with. So I've worked with Double Cheese. I've worked with Electric and Friends, which is I'm gonna drop something again with Electric and Friends individually. But when we drop something with Electric Friends, dropped it with my fellow homies, African 2, Decida Vibes, and Pemza SA, and a vocalist from KZN. His name is Drama Treasy. Incredible vocalist. So we dropped an EP there. Bro, I dropped a lot of stuff. That's all I can say. And also when then there came a time whereby I had to just focus on me. So I dropped a song recently, which is a few months ago, which is called Kuitana. Kuitana, it's Chichewa, it's a Malawian language, which is called the calling. Because I feel like music is a calling for me. So that's why I had to name the song Kuitana. So there's a lot, man. There's a lot that has happened. So also this year, actually, let me just say this. So last year in December, I'm at the office at work. I'm working. Everybody's on leave, and I'm like, I log into Facebook, bro. Post a status. I'm like, around this time next year, which is like this year. Musically, I won't be in the same position, and I'm pinning the status as a reference of speaking things into existence.
Yeah, that's true, though. You words create.
Bro, that status is still there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remove it.
Yeah.
Until
you're like, I told you.
I'm not gonna say I told you. It's not about them, bro. It's not about them. It's never about them, bro. Like it's never about anybody else but me.
Yeah.
And the people that I connect with my music, through my music. So I posted that status, and I knew that, you know what, I need to change how I was doing things. Then immediately I had to cut off the stuff that I've stopped doing. So I focused on my music more often. Then this year earlier, there was a Double Cheese Records DJ competition. So whereby we have to submit your mixes and stuff. There was a lot of guys all over the world, bro. Remember Double Cheese?
So you also play, like?
At this point, bro, nah.
Or you just
bro.
The back producing?
Nah, bro. Like, I'm a person who just like, I don't like attention, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because I know African tools play.
Yeah, no, I'm in the process of getting to that. Of playing. But then I know it's gonna take me a lot of time because you know I'm a perfectionist, bro. So I just want all my stuff to be So this year I did this mix. I sent it through Double Cheese because there was this competition. I'm not gonna lie and say the reason why I entered the competition was because of money. There was money involved because it was $100.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's $1,600 something rands in South African rands. But if you can go on Facebook and go to Double Cheese page today, you know who was the winner?
Who was?
It was me.
Yeah,
it was me, bro.
That's what's up.
It was me, bro.
That's what's up.
It was me, and I remember it was on a Sunday.
And do you understand this thing about your journey? Like, I feel like international, they understand you better.
They know me, bro.
Yeah.
I know. The thing is, we're not, as much as I'm gonna say I'm not doing this to get validation. At some point, bro, it's so nice to have people that acknowledge what you're doing. So for me, getting that attention from the label and the people around there, it was massive, bro. I just knew that, you know what, I'm going forward with this. So I won the competition. Then everything else was in place. I got the money, which is grateful for. And moving forward, I got my first airplay of a mix in Eden FM. Through Nomonde.
Yeah, shout out to her. Through Nomonde. She also supported us.
Through Nomonde.
She has the black sheep t-shirt.
So I got my first airplay of a mix. I did a mix for Eden FM, which is like it played on a debut on a Friday. Then recently I just did a mix. I think a few weeks ago for Mshabo Wanene. And nobody talks about that.
It played, dog.
It played, bro.
What we show? What we show on Mshabo Wanene? Like we show did
what's this play? It's a show that play. There's a guy called Onke. So it's called what's it called? Masono Abe Kumhlobo.
Okay.
Masono Abe Kumhlobo. He played around 1 o'clock in the morning. And everybody was sleeping, bro. And I was listening to the show. And when they mentioned my name,
why didn't you tell people? Like,
I did, bro. Like I made an announcement on Facebook, bro.
Oh shit!
I made an announcement for. You know the funny thing, bro. The people that reach out. It's people that are not even on my friend list. People that I don't even know.
Strangers.
And they were asking for links for the mix. That's when I realized, bro. Like, you know what? I got this.
Strangers always support the most.
Strangers are always the best, bro. Always
so
the best,
anything you're working on, like you gonna drop this year?
Yeah. So basically, what's happening right now? I'm currently working on released with Electric Friends.
Yeah.
If you can go on my Facebook wall, you can see there's a guy called Lionel Ray from Electric Friends, whereby he was promoting my song. There's a song that is called Zviroto.
Yeah.
Zviroto. It's a Shona name which means dreams.
Yeah.
So I'm releasing a song which is called Dreams, and also there's a couple of songs. There's an EP that is currently on promo on Traxsource at the moment, which is released under Serious Produquest.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of work, man, in the pipeline. I mean, like, I'm also working on my album, my debut album, man. So
all the best.
So I'm working on my album, which is gonna drop.
And it's definitely gonna blow out, man. The neck tweakers are definitely gonna follow you.
So I'm gonna release it early next year.
Yeah.
And also I'm working on my label as well. Yeah. So
that's a lot.
That's that.
Okay, are you into event organizing thing?
Yeah, bro. I recently started now, man. I mean, like, when I host my first ever event with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Sunday, in 24th of September.
Yeah.
Near the beach, Asazani, Silvertown, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So it's next to the cliff there.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be our first ever event.
Damn.
Because I realized, man, like, hey, man, I need to move out of my comfort zone.
Damn. Yeah, that's wrong. People need to support that event, man. And also play your music, dog. Like, I love your music. Like, I won't lie, I'm into hip hop. I love hip hop.
Yeah.
Good sound.
Music is music.
It's my favorite. Yeah. You also brought these. Yeah. What's?
Yeah, these, man. Yeah. It's part of my wine collection, man.
Yeah.
So, it's something recent, man. We're doing collection with my girlfriend of wines. Yeah. So I just thought, man, I know the collection is not full.
Yeah.
But then, as umxhosa.
Yeah.
Amandwendwe xa inginile.
Yeah.
Xa ihamba. Funeka ndibaphathise into. Yeah. So I realized, man, I just need to just give this to you guys. Shout out to you. Shout out to the homie over there. Yeah. So, yeah, this is my courtesy to you, man.
Yeah, that's respect.
Yeah, man. Like, so much respect to the show. So much respect for what you guys are doing. It's not easy to do what you guys are doing, man.
Yeah, like real talk.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we are at the end of our show. Can you say for us, Tamaku is the Black Sheep Network with your boy, then you say your name.
Tamaku with the Black Sheep Network with your boy Sima Ka Mthembu. Peace out.
It is, man. Yeah, respect.